Long expectations. Odukanda. Akwadogo Ife game. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Because Akoto Okale. Yes. Akoto Okale. You see, we must take a stand where we are living very close. And with all due respect, everything would be managed properly. Yes. So, the Finnish government has said that if the zoo meets up with the necessary patterns that are going to be handing over Simon Ekpa, if they meet up, if after scrutinizing and monitoring their plea, they're finally going to hand over Simon Ekpa. But before some of you start complaining, let me say this thing. We cannot stand and watch ourselves being taken for granted for too long. It doesn't matter who is involved. It doesn't matter how you all get involved. But one of the most promising facts here is this: that our worlds and the freedom that which we share is becoming more remarkable. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. We must consider some antecedents. We must consider, most importantly, the gospel of exemption, the trustworthiness, and one of the biggest facts that we have. But that's when we can now look at ourselves and say, what can we do? What should we not do? And what should we do? So now that they are trying to, in one way or the other, bring back Simon Ekpa into what we call the Holy Coaster, let's not forget that our message is plain and simple. What you give, you must take. And what you take, you must give. We must communicate unto each other and know that the right thing is being carried. And whether we like it or not, the word will be enough for the wise. So victory is already coming towards that expectations. And one good deserves another. Nothing little, nothing big. We must tell ourselves the truth. And we cannot be bullied into submission. The zoo government has dragged Simon Ekpa to Finnish court, to Finland court, as his extradition is about to happen. And of course, you all watched this video where the chief of army staff was saying that whether they like it or not, Simon Ekpa is going to be extraditioned back to Nigeria so that peace would automatically reign in the southeast. And all I do is to laugh, because when there was no Simon Ekpa and then Nlàñd, there was no peace in Southeast. The military will know that Fulanis will come and cause trouble, they will come and block the Igbos from revenging. There's nobody fighting back, Now they have somebody who is fighting back, and they don't like. You see, what the Nigerian government don't like is when they are doing you something, you are fighting back, you are retaliating. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. And this is the best part of it. But the truth remains is that we are going to conceive more and more and more productiveness. Because we're going to spill the beans. So now they are doing everything possible to make sure that the Finnish government sees a reason to rendition Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. We must stay on alert, because I can tell you for free that countries will always succeed. They may end up offering Finland. Nigeria knows how to bribe you. They will give you money that you cannot withstand. They'll give you something that you cannot withstand. Give us Simon Ekpa, we're going to give you oil. Give us Simon Ekpa, we have gold. Instead of them to use that gold and oil to help the country to grow, that everybody will see 3 square meal, they will never. They would rather use that money to bribe. And of course, that countries will see opportunity to help their own people. They will collect it. So that is why I say the friendship between Simon Ekpa and the new president of Finland don't expire. May not expire. Honestly speaking. So we must continue in that sense. We must continue that procedure. We must continue tactically. And that's where the game is. We cannot sit back and watch these people's plans succeed. That's where we have to come in. Tell them the truth, fight for the truth, and be the truth ourselves. So as we continue to fight for freedom, as we push ahead to where we are going, we must communicate to the largest extent of what we are doing and of what we did.